What up? It's your boy Liby and welcome to another episode of Daily Beast Podcast. Yeah, today we finna talk about Daphne. Okay, I know we have lots of topics today. I don't know if these guys will put the topics, line the topics up so you guys can see what we finna talk about today. Okay, because I'm trying to make some changes the way I present and how regular I upload and how often I give you guys information, because I know a lot of information have come out in the past weeks, like Jovi endorsing Maarlox, trying to fill up the stadium, the sport complex in Yaoundé. Maarlox and Tenno, those are the two guys. Okay, let me not just say Maarlox because Tenno too finna do that. Okay, so we'll be kicking off today with Daphne. Okay. So guys, check this out. Daphne went on stage with this and she was bullied on stage. Fans were screaming at her, and what was she thinking before putting that on? I mean, what was Daphne trying to prove? A short, okay, that's trousers. Okay, she cut, that's not a trouser, that's a skirt. Okay, yeah, that's a skirt. So she cut that shit up, open up the zip, put it as a bra, as a top. Most of the girls call this thing these days crop top. So she went with that shit on stage. I mean, she must feel really confident to do that shit. Okay, to climb on stage with that shit. She must feel really confident. She must feel the level of stardom she has is way overboard, that anything she does or say, everybody will just accept. But you should know your audience. Do you know Cameroonians sometimes they don't read fashion statements? That may be your fashion statement. I'm not knocking your fashion statement or your fashion style. Okay, that's up to you, because I cannot see my girl putting on that shit. Damn, my girl cannot put that shit on. My girl no favor wear that kind of thing. So I don't agree. Me even take concept come once, not to talk of her being a performer and she used that shit to climb on stage and to do a show with that shit. Goddamn, move. Even if not say where you kaba, go where you kaba. If you don't want to put on something good, okay? Sometimes girls always say, because I dress like a, no, man, not go into that part because I'm not a politician. Like, let me leave that part alone. So Daphne, next time you think about doing some things, okay? I know you felt so confident. I know you felt like the level of fame you have now is super fame, like mega star, that anything you do, everybody will just swallow it up, chuck it up and say, okay, it's Daphne, it's our star. We like what she's doing, we appreciate her. You know, Cameroonians are not like that. They like talking, they like judging, okay? They'll judge the hell out of you, like what they did to you on stage. So try not to do that, because as for me, I see that's insane. By the way, attain a certain level of stardom, and you need to understand your country. You need to understand the level of freedom, like freedom of expression. Or you were trying to express, like freely expressing your fashion statement or your fashion style, or that freely trying to be yourself. Try to be yourself. What the fuck? But you were simply trying to be exceptional from everybody. You were trying to do something nobody has ever done before. I just know that that's what you were trying to do. But you need to understand that Cameroonians don't condone that shit. If you finna perform in front of Cameroonians, you just need to know these guys don't condone that shit. So next time, if you had a PR, if you had a manager, Daphne will say a manager today. Or I bet you guys talked about this backstage and she said you're trying to dare the crowd, like dare to see what they'll do. At least you got what you wanted to see, I guess. So for that was that with Daphne. She tried to use skirt as a crop top and things went really ugly for her on stage. Things backfired. So Daphne, lesson learned, don't do that again. Okay, understand your fan, understand your country, understand what they are able to tolerate, understand what they are able to accept, and understand how they see you. Okay, yeah, so that shit can never happen again. Other than that, mom, you're good. Okay, you're fine, you're pretty. Like you have a slogan that you throw on Instagram, a melanin squad or melanin what. I like that. Okay, appreciate that melanin squad and don't try to take it too far. Now we'll be talking about Magasco. Okay, Magasco did something really great this weekend. This weekend, yeah, like I said, a lot of topics have been going on and I haven't had time to cover them or do videos on them. So today we'll be talking about Magasco. Now we'll be talking about Magasco. Magasco did something really great, something entertaining, something amazing, something I believe is very hard for some celebrities to do, to admit, like to take a stand for, you know. So Magasco said, and this shit just opened? Goddamn. Okay, Magasco went on Facebook and made this post, and I believe it took him a lot of courage and understood what Fally Ipupa came to Cameroon. I believe all this thing stems from what Fally Ipupa did, okay? Because all these controversial talks, all this, like everybody's trying to understand or figure out why they can't get the same reception in other countries, the same way all those guys come to Cameroon and get that same reception. You dig? So what Magasco went on Facebook and posted. After doing my little research, I found out Cameroon is the only country with an open industry whereby we listen, play and dance all African songs and songs from the diaspora. Reason why artists from other countries are able to be stars here and do shows here. Now other countries, for example, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, SA, etc. have very close industry. Facts, okay? Facts. Not only those countries, okay? Every other country in the world. Like the only open industry that I know apart from Cameroon that I know is Canada and USA. The rest, tribalistic as fuck. Okay, let me just finish this post before I go back to, okay? Where we at, Ghana, SA. They have very close industry whereby they don't play us, except it's a mega hit. Facts, okay? I know Nigeria plays Stanley and Airpay because that song became a mega hit. French countries out of Cameroon, they play La Sauce, Calais, Tenos, Kabangondo, Dulodap, all those French songs. To collect the fan base that those guys have in other countries other than theirs, they need to introduce that guy into their country, like media outlets, like these YouTube channels from other countries, TV stations from other countries. They just chose to play these guys because they want that viewership all over. When they see that these songs, like if you release a new song and that song is not a hit yet, those guys won't accept your song. That's the kind of point Magasco is trying to make, okay? Because Wule Bang Bang was played in all those countries because that song became a mega hit, okay? That's why those guys said, okay, this guy is a topic of discussion now. At least let's capitalize off that shit, okay? Let's just get the viewership, get the fan base he has already, and add to ours. That's how they can introduce you. So after that, any song you release, if that song is not a hit, which means you need to promote your song. That's the same thing I've been talking to most of these guys, or these my new guys who say they finna release their songs on Trace, they want their songs to go on Trace. I've been told them, okay? I've been told them if you want your song to go to Trace, you need to promote your song yourself. You need to get a certain level of clout, you need to get a certain level of views, you need to get your movement going so that when Trace see it, they say, okay, we can exchange, we can trade cloud for cloud, we can exchange fan bases for viewership, okay? That's just how this thing works. So Magasco did his research, I understood that. Let's finish this post because just of recent they released a post of African Music Festival and there was no Cameroon artist on it. Facts, no one. Focusing the fact that we dominate French Africa now when it comes to music. We dominate French Africa, okay? But there was no Cameroon artist. So I believe he was, let me not say he was mad, but he was concerned. He was like disappointed that nobody was there. Even his peers, you know, Loco, Teno, Kosi is coming up, Maarlox, Daphne, Renise, her cloud is fading away a little bit. She need a hit. If not, she'll fall under the category of one hit wonders and all that. So let's continue. The reason why you see African festivals and we are not involved. We have big names and can easily rep us. But my point this morning is to all my fellow artists in Cameroon, just know, okay, you're the best and never settle for less. You are kings and queens. We shall build our own market and close it. The funny fact is, you're building your market already. Magasco, you already have the market, not that you're building your market. But closing that market is not something you alone can do, okay? You guys can build the market. Closing it, you need, for one, you need Molly Town to close the market for you. Then the next thing is, it's up to the fans. It's up to the listeners. So you guys need to make them understand they are giving your revenue to somebody else. Tell them everybody has dreams. Put it this way, you can't close the industry, okay? The listeners and the fans need to close the industry for you. For example, we are here, not in Cameroon. We went to an African club. When guys were playing music, mostly these African clubs abroad, they have been controlled by Nigerians. That's what we're finna do. That's what we're trying to do here. We are trying to create an African club where it will be controlled by Cameroonians too. But these Nigerians already have their foot in places, I don't know, because the African club has Nigerian DJs. When you play an American music, the crowd will scream, okay? It's the crowd that is supposed to close this industry for us, not you guys, because you guys do it. You give them the good music. Cameroon has A1 quality of music. Cameroon has A1 videos, has everything on point, has everything intact. But the fans turn to idolize something from outside other than what we have, even though we have the same thing or even better. You get my point? It's like having a brother, okay? A brother who has friends. He appreciates a friend more than you, the brother. You have to make your brother understand that if he gets into a fight, you're the only person that can have his back or fight for him, okay? With that said, if any of them have kids who are growing up to become celebrities, if they don't support you, who is an artist now, they should imagine what will happen if any of their relatives grow up to be what you've become, and they will realize it will be hard for them to make it in life if what they are trying to offer, what their relative is trying to offer, will not be received by their own people, okay? It's very difficult to go to somebody's land and pop, okay? So if you're not accepted home, in your own home, no, things are really rough for you. Things will be really rough. So what I'm saying is, the fans are the guys to make this, to close the industry, not the artists, because the artists are doing their job by producing quality contents that can compete. The artists, their job is just to compete, to make the music that can represent Cameroon everywhere. If anybody wants to compete, if any award show wants to compete or compare our products, they should see that we have the quality, the quantity, we have the diversity. Okay, Cameroon is the most diverse, trust me, in the world. So all you have to do is you produce your content and talk to your fans. You have fan bases. All your colleagues need to talk to their fans. Mastercraft said something that when he came from the UK, when they called him from the UK to come to Nigeria to perform in a club, he tried to play those UK songs and they almost threw him off that stage. I think that was in 2010 or 2009, that when he came back to Nigeria, he said those guys almost threw him off stage. That was when he realized, damn, these guys value their own. So that's what Cameroonians need to do. But when you call a 50 Cent, whoa, when you call a Flavor, whoa, when you call Fally Ipupa, you see those guys, especially the French guys, okay? But Anglophones, damn, the Nigerian guys. The Francophones, damn, the French guys, the French artists, no? So that's just how it is. The Cameroonians worship those guys outside, thinking they are superior, more better. Like Dex really made a point, the owner of War Machine. He said Fally Ipupa can fill a stadium because Cameroonians don't see him often. That opportunity, that chance, that one chance he has of coming back to Cameroon is something spectacular, magical for his fans in Cameroon. That's why everybody came out to see Fally Ipupa, because after that show he's gone. Okay, he does not have a house in Cameroon, he's not staying in Cameroon, so they'll come out to see him. For their home-based stars, every day you perform in clubs, you perform in bars, you perform in small shows, and they see you every day, so they are exhausted. You cannot organize a big show like that and everybody comes, because they see you all the time. It's demand. The more you consume, the lower your appetite. The more you take in, the lower your appetite. Okay, when you see it often, you get bored, you get used to it. Whenever the thing come up again, you just say, oh, no, that's it. So why I'm talking about this thing is, you guys need to reduce the way you interact with your fans. You need to reduce and choose the way you expose yourself in public. Give them the hunger to see you. Release songs, yes, release songs, but public appearances should be reduced. Okay, release those bangers. Do your radio promotion, do your TV promotion, do your YouTube promotion, Facebook promotion, but avoid small clubs, performing in small clubs. Okay, because that way you're just close to them. They feel like a star, just close to me, drinking with me every day and all that. Okay, so that's how it works. So the next topic of today, we're finna talk about Maarlox. Okay, okay, the Maarlox is so. Every time I want to talk about Maarlox, I must laugh. You know why? Because I like this guy. Okay, everything the guy just do, everything the guy just, it amazes me. Okay, Maarlox made a post on Facebook today and said, oh ouais, comment les gens de Nike sont bêtes comme ça? Comment ils donnent les nouveaux maillots de l'équipe du Nigeria aux artistes de la musique urbaine nigériane de présenter alors qu'il y a des artistes internationaux qui pouvaient mieux le faire? So he's making a mockery. Il faut qu'il vienne donner conseil à la Puma et la football. Okay. So in this case, if you guys recall, Maarlox had an outrage about Puma giving a French artist the new jerseys of Cameroon, the Cameroon new jersey for the World Cup, gave African Nation Cup, sorry, the new jersey Cameroon finna use for the African Nation Cup to a French artist, and said this is uncalled for. Cameroon has big artists, and I covered that post too. I said Maarlox had a point. Okay, Maarlox can do it. Maarlox can do it great because Nigeria use Wizkid and these other three guys. I don't know them, but I know Wizkid very well because Ideva can decide can perform. So Maarlox has a point. He was making fun of that whole Puma situation, that Puma gave Cameroon jerseys, because it was not correct. Okay, this is how you empower your artist. For example, this still comes to the close industry shit. If these guys had done it with a foreign artist, fuck that. Nigeria team no go wear that mayo. These guys won't put on that jersey. These guys won't wear that shit. But they had to use somebody in Nigeria, somebody everybody loves, so an artist everybody in Nigeria respect. So they had to give him that jersey, the new jersey, for him to represent, including a new ball. Yeah, so that's it. Maarlox had to come for that shit. I just know Maarlox is a clown. Maarlox just like making fun of everything happening, everything he believes is wrong, everything he believes is foul. Maarlox just like to come for it. So Maarlox is saying this guy should take an example. The simple problem is Cameroon has an open industry. It just come to that. Okay, the industry is too open for anybody, any outsider to come in and make any decision they like, and it's because we give them the right to. The fans, the listeners give them the right to. My battery went down and had to turn it on and continue the recording. Okay, I believe you guys may be hearing some slight noises in the background. For all these things to stop happening, the fans need to contribute a lot. Okay, they need to contribute. So Maarlox will be filling up the stadium. That will be next month, the 26th of next month. Maarlox said he'll be filling the stadium. And what I like about this whole thing is the ticket prices are so fucking amazing. Okay, Maarlox is giving the tickets for 2,000 and 5,000 francs. I saw a blogger saying he finna fill up the stadium, that if they put the tickets to 10,000 and 20,000, will it happen? Blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up, nigga. You should think about the per capita income of Cameroon. How much does a Cameroonian, because most of these things take place in French region, like French Cameroon. The per capita income of Cameroon, I don't think it's up to 500 francs. I think it's 1,000 or 500. I don't know. I'm sure it's not above 1,000 francs. So how do you plan on hosting such an event with such amount of tickets, like 10,000 francs? Fuck it. And that's why I like Maarlox. Maarlox understands the street or the environment he's in, the environment he grew up in, the environment he evolved in. Okay, Maarlox understands that, and he knows that his fans are mostly full of bensikiners, traders, students, all these small trader or gangsters, you know, and they don't work in these offices where they can afford tickets of 10,000 francs. So that's why he put 2,000 and 5,000. I believe the 2,000 francs tickets may be sold out by now, or almost sold out. Okay, and I know Maarlox will fill that stadium. He can do it, because the ticket prices are encouraging. Jovi co-signed it and said, Teno is hard right now. Why can't Teno fill that stadium? I believe Teno will fill it. If Teno use the right moves and the right ticket prices, he may be able to do it. Teno will be doing his own in August. Okay, Teno finna fill the stadium in August. So the prices, I don't know yet. Okay, I don't know yet. I don't know what the ticket prices will be, but Maarlox seems encouraging. Okay, that will happen. Maarlox will fill the stadium, and I encourage Maarlox. Congratulations. I hope you do it. The next thing we'll be talking about today is X-Maleya just signed an endorsement with Planet. I know when I was in Cameroon, man, the key that's in Planet. Okay, man, they drink the hell out of Planet. I've been said this before. I love to see Cameroonians entertainers, okay, celebrities get the bag, okay, get their money out of music. I like them think you get in the cloud from the sales of the music or producing the dope music. You get the fan base. There are brands who need that cloud you have, who need that following you have to sell their products. So they will come close to you to propose. We can pay you this to introduce your products to your fans. So like I said, X-Maleya, congratulations for your endorsement deal. Okay, Teno just took that one for Malta Tonic. I don't know how many years he signed that, but X-Maleya just signed that for Planet. I don't know how many years. Maybe they'll hit me in the DM, or I'll hit them in the DM to know how many years they signed that contract. If they are willing to expose it, if they are willing to disclose the period and the amounts, and I know nobody will expose the amount. It may be small, but it's still a bag. Okay, singing music, you get money from endorsement, shows, sales, ticket sales, merch sales. Those are all the things you do. Those are the things you do to get money from your music. Like I said, I like when Cameroonians get their money, they get the bag. Okay, congratulations X-Maleya. See, I say X-Maleya. Congratulations X-Maleya. Keep getting your bag, keep getting your money. Think. And I guess the last thing I have to talk about today is Stanley not dropping his video for Casanova very soon. Okay, what do you guys think? Drop your comments in the comment box below, and please subscribe, because when you subscribe and when you like the video, it ranks higher. And all what you are talking about, Cameroonians, X-Maleya having endorsements, you'll rank higher on YouTube, and everybody, when they watch it in the trending tab, they'll say, okay, but who is X-Maleya? And they'll go and search. Okay, they'll search, and when they search, Cameroon products go high, Cameroon content, their names go high on YouTube. You dig? So you guys can subscribe. Definitely click that subscription link down there, subscribe. I guess that's all I have to say for today. Yeah, mercy. Okay, I'm out.
There's been no opportunity for you and Jovi to be on the same stage together. That's gonna be great. That's something that I'm not gonna say no to. I'm not gonna say no to. But now is that you have to know that some people were unwise. Instead of dividing two dope artists